Now at 5:30, a business owner is claiming that the San Bernardino PD unlawfully searched and seized his vehicle, and now he says he intends to take legal action. Good evening. This is the KTLA 5 News at 5:30. I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Lena Abovian. Mekhi Barber alleges that the San Bernardino PD handcuffed him while his vehicle was searched and towed away without any explanation.
KTLA's Shelby Nelson is live in San Bernardino with more on the story. Hi, Shelby.
Hi, Cher. Yeah, that incident happened last Tuesday, and that business owner claims that he was racially profiled, among other allegations.
They should not be humiliated just because they're black. They should not have their civil rights trampled on just because we're black. And yes, we believe that that is what happened.
They're the latest allegations against the San Bernardino Police Department. Mekhi Barber is the business owner and president of L7 Auto Group, an auto repair and used car shop in San Bernardino. Oftentimes, he and his employees park their personal vehicles and some of the rotation vehicles at Bryce Haynes Park across the street. On January 31st, he says he had one of his employees start removing the dealer license plates from one of their vehicles at the park. Barber says there was already an officer there who then began inspecting the car. After the officer told another one of his employees the car would be towed, that's when Barber decided to come talk to the officer himself.
He asked if he could search the vehicle, which I informed him absolutely not.
Barber alleges that the officer was aggressive and asked him if there was anything he needed to get from the car before it was towed. Barber went to get a box to collect his items, but he says when he came back and tried getting his things, he was handcuffed as the officer searched the vehicle.
A police officer can search someone's vehicle when the person gives consent for them to search, when the police officer has a warrant, when the search is incident to a lawful arrest, and lastly, when the officer believes he has probable cause that there is incriminating or criminal evidence in that vehicle.
Barber and his lawyer believe none of these apply to that search and seizure of his car. In a news conference, both announcing that they are filing a claim against the department, which serves as a precursor to suing a government entity.
There was no arrest. There was no probable cause.
I was harassed and I was disrespected, and I believe I was racially profiled by the San Bernardino Police Department.
That's after Barber claims the Latino officer did not question his Latino employee. And whenever we cover things like this, we always reached out to the proper law enforcement agencies involved. In this case, that was the San Bernardino Police Department, but unfortunately, we have not heard back from them after requesting comment. Reporting live in San Bernardino, I'm Shelby Nelson, KTLA 5 News.
Shelby, thank you.